Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Let's get to the news. If you've been watching the Browns closely this offseason, you know we're in a pretty interesting spot when it comes to the quarterback position. After a tough start to the NFL season, there's a lot of chatter about whether Cleveland might make a bold move in the upcoming draft, especially in the first round, to secure a long-term answer under center. The buzz is that the Browns could be eyeing a quarterback who, right now, might seem like a bit of a gamble but has the potential to be a game-changer. And let's be honest, with the way things have played out so far, Cleveland's front office might be thinking about the future more than ever. Right now, Shedeur Sanders, the son of NFL legend Deion Sanders, is generating a lot of draft buzz. But the reality is, Sanders' NFL journey might be a bit rocky early on. His start in the league hasn't gone quite as smoothly as some hoped, and there's speculation that the Browns might already be looking past him, thinking about what's next. It's not that Cleveland doesn't have other options. It's just that the team's offensive setup right now isn't exactly built to support a rookie quarterback coming in hot. The Browns are still trying to find their rhythm on offense, and adding a young quarterback into that mix might be a move they're contemplating, especially if they don't see Sanders as their franchise guy long-term. Now, there's a name that's been gaining traction among draft analysts and Browns fans alike, Fernando Mendoza. He's considered the top quarterback option in this year's draft class, and some experts believe he could be a perfect fit for Cleveland. Mendoza has shown flashes of promise, and his arm talent combined with good decision-making makes him an intriguing prospect. But the real wild card here is the guy some scouts are quietly eyeing, Ty Simpson. Yeah, the same guy who might slip into the first round and land right in Cleveland's lap if the board falls just right. There's a lot of talk about Simpson fitting into the Browns' plans, especially because he's not the flashiest quarterback out there, but he's got a high football IQ. He's a player who processes the game quickly and makes smart decisions, which is exactly what Cleveland needs in a young QB. Simpson's limited starting experience doesn't scare everyone. In fact, some see that as a bit of a hidden advantage because he's got room to grow and can be molded into a starter with the right coaching. If Cleveland's front office trusts Kevin Stefanski and their development staff, grabbing Simpson at number 27 could be a savvy move. It's worth noting that Cleveland already has some offensive weapons that could help ease the transition for a rookie quarterback. Carnell Tate, the talented wide receiver they drafted earlier this year, could be a real playmaker for whoever ends up under center. Tate's speed and route-running ability make him a perfect target for a developing quarterback, and pairing him with a young gunslinger like Simpson or Mendoza could set up Cleveland for a lot of explosive plays. Plus, Harold Fannin Jr. Another promising offensive piece could be part of the equation, giving the Browns a solid core of playmakers to support their new QB. But let's not forget the risks involved. Drafting a quarterback early on is always a gamble. Simpson, for instance, would be asked to carry the offense immediately. That's a lot of pressure for a player still refining his skills. It's a gamble that could either pay off big time or set the team back if things don't click. That's why some analysts believe Cleveland might prefer to stick with Sanders for now and build around him, rather than make a bold move that might not pay off right away. Cleveland's offensive line and supporting cast need to be in sync for any quarterback to succeed, and right now, there's still some work to do on that front. This scenario brings into focus the bigger picture of Cleveland's current season and the team's long-term strategy. The Browns have been showing flashes of potential, especially on defense and in the running game, but consistency at the quarterback position remains elusive. The coaching staff, led by Kevin Stefanski, has shown they can develop talent, but the question is whether they believe Sanders is the answer or if they're willing to roll the dice on a rookie with a higher ceiling. Looking at the broader AFC North, this potential quarterback draft strategy could shift the balance of power. If Cleveland manages to land a talented quarterback early in the draft, it could elevate the team to a new level, making them serious contenders in the division again. The Cincinnati Bengals, Baltimore Ravens, and Pittsburgh Steelers all have their strengths, but Cleveland's offensive improvements and a game-changing quarterback could be the difference maker in the coming seasons. It's a pivotal moment for the franchise, one that could define the next era of Browns football. Of course, fans are always eager to see how things unfold, and the draft is just around the corner. Cleveland's front office has a lot to consider, balancing the immediate needs of the team with the long-term vision. Whether they decide to stick with Sanders and build around him, or make a bold move for a rookie like Simpson or Mendoza, the goal remains the same, bringing a Super Bowl back to Cleveland. And with the talent they have on defense and in the running game, adding a dynamic quarterback could be the final piece to put the Browns over the top. This offseason has been a whirlwind for Cleveland fans, with plenty of speculation and hope for what's to come. The team's recent draft history shows they're not afraid to take risks if it means improving their chances of competing for a title. And right now, the quarterback position is the biggest question mark. Fans are hoping that the front office makes the right call, whether it's sticking with Sanders or swinging for the fences with a rookie. The potential is there, and Cleveland is eager to see how it all plays out. As we look ahead, it's clear that the Browns are planning for the future. The team's management has been active in discussions, and the draft board could be very interesting in just a few weeks. Cleveland's fans deserve a winning product, and the excitement around this draft class shows how much hope there is for a brighter future. The players they've already got, combined with the possible addition of a talented rookie quarterback, could set the stage for a new chapter in Browns history. Remember, in Cleveland, we believe in resilience, grit, and never giving up. This team has faced setbacks before, but the passion of the fans and the commitment of the organization keep pushing us forward. Whether we're talking about the defense shutting down opponents or the offense finally clicking, every piece counts. And when it comes to the quarterback position, Cleveland fans know that sometimes it's the boldest move that leads to glory. So stay tuned, buckle up, and get ready for a wild ride because the Browns are always aiming higher. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the draft could be a turning point for Cleveland. The team has options, and fans are already dreaming of what could be if they land the right guy. Whether it's a seasoned college star or a raw but talented rookie like Simpson, the Browns are in a position to make a move that could redefine their future. The focus is on development, smart decision-making, and building a roster that can compete at the highest level. Cleveland's fans are known for their unwavering support, and it's clear that the front office knows the stakes are high. A franchise quarterback isn't just a luxury, it's the missing piece that could finally push Cleveland back into serious playoff contention. And so, as the NFL draft approaches, the buzz continues. Will Cleveland take a chance on Simpson? Or will they stick with Sanders and continue to develop him? No matter what, Browns fans can be assured that the organization is doing everything it can to position this team for success. The excitement, the hope, and the passion are all there. The future looks promising, and with the right moves, Cleveland could soon be back in the hunt for NFL supremacy. So keep the faith, stay loud, and get ready for what promises to be an unforgettable chapter in Browns history. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.